Choices. So every time we don't make a decision, we actually make a decision. So this morning, I've had quite a busy week run-wise. It's Sunday. I've run every day from Tuesday onwards. I'm doing a long run tomorrow as well, very hilly one. It's kind of sensible me. Wants to rest today, but there's another side of me which actually still feels good, and wants to test myself mentally. So I've not gone crazy. I'm out on an easy paced run, probably going to do 8 to 10 miles, and I'm actually feeling good for it. So um, if I had not run, I would have made a conscious decision not to run. So there's always binary choices out there. Um, what this brings me on to is something I heard a few years ago. I think it was on the Tim Ferriss podcast, which if you haven't checked it out, he has some very kind of weird and wonderful guests, but some amazing people have been on there. The most recent one with Hugh Jackman on is well worth a listen in terms of following your own path and understanding what matters to you. So on that podcast several years ago, I remember Tim Ferriss talking about when you've got a decision to make. So if it's an A-B decision, so let's say it's take that job, don't take that job. It's move to that place, don't move to that place, whatever it might be. Um, Flip a coin. You can agonise, you can write lists, you can think about pros and cons, you can do all that stuff, and I do all that. Um, but if you flip a coin and then you basically allocate A to one side, B to the other, flip that coin, look at what the answer is when you've tossed that coin, and then if your immediate reaction is, oh, you know that the right decision is the other one. It's really simple, but it's really powerful. If you're disappointed with how that decision turns out, you know what the right decision is. That's been something I've used in the past. It's a really simple tip and really useful thing to do. So that's kind of my takeaway for today. So if you've got a difficult decision, if you're agonizing over something, whether it's a path to take, whether it's to relocate for new work, whether it's to take on that big new challenge, that new opportunity, uh, apply for that job, um, accept that job if you've been offered it, take on that contract, whatever it might be in your personal professional world. Um, Use the flip a coin challenge. There's a lot of talk about making decisions with your head or your heart or your gut, and I guess that the coin toss is intuition. It's your gut telling you that doesn't feel right. And in my experience, when it doesn't feel right, it generally isn't the right thing to do. Um, so that's it for today. Just over 3 minutes this time. Remember, at the end of the day, you make that decision. Uh, you go down one path. Nothing is forever. You go down that path. It doesn't work out. It doesn't pan out the way you hoped it would. You decide that you change your mind. You know, it's okay to change your mind. Um, you course correct. So make a decision, take action, win or learn. Onwards, people. Let's all evolve.